Also, before we start, I hate to do this, but if this video gets 75 likes, I will buy some packs of these TCGs and open them up. This video gets 75 likes, 75 likes, 75 likes, 75 likes.
All right, here we go. This is the obligatory opening up packs that I guaranteed at 75 likes. Well, we hit 25 likes, so close enough. Here we go. I got some Adrenaline, DK, SimCity, and SpongeBob cards. So first of all, let's look at the stuff I picked up first. The Adrenaline cards. I talked about basketball in the video, but we got football. So the entire reason I did the I will pick up the cards is between you and I already had all the cards. So I went on a college visit and I went to a baseball card shop and they happened to have 5 packs for $1 each. So these packs I believe come with 5 cards, 560 card set. So let's get going. We're really hoping to get a Peyton Manning. That would be awesome. And I'm sure these codes are long expired. So we've got Charles Woodson, Brian Dawkins, David Garfield. Ooh, that's a cool card. Steve Slayton, a special. Michael Griffin, and Deion Branch. So we got 6 cards in a pack, not 5. So I lied. So, but the cool thing about Adrenaline is just, you just don't see it anymore. It's hard to find Adrenaline cards. For $1 a pack, I mean, you can't complain. Got Tyler Brayton, Michael Turner, Antonio Bryant, Trevor Price, Geno Hayes, and D'Angelo Hall. That was kind of a bummer pack, no special, but that's alright. If we can pull Peyton Manning, I'd be happy. Peyton Manning was my favorite player growing up until Andrew Luck was, until Lamar Jackson, I guess, is my favorite player now. But I'm not a Ravens fan, so. Alright, so we got Joey Porter, Chester Taylor, Tony Gonzalez. I see a little holographic, so we'll hold on to that. Pierre Thomas, Antoine Winfield, and Rondé Barber special. That's pretty cool. On to the 4th pack. Dude, I just want at least one Colts player. Dexter McCluster, Brandy James, Bob Sanders. Hey, we got a Colts player. He was awesome. He was just very injury prone. He was a kick-ass defensive back though. Mercedes Lewis, Vernon Davis, and Donovan McNabb. One of the all-time underrated players in the league, Donovan McNabb. Never won a Super Bowl though, but he was still a pretty good player. Alright, last pack of Adrenaline. Another Brian Dawkins, another David Garfield, Andre Davis, a Gerard Mayo special, Michael Vick, you got that dog in him, and Anthony Fasano. Alright, so little bit of a disappointment with the Adrenaline getting no Peyton Manning, but we got a couple specials. That was cool. So we will go on to the SpongeBob packs now. So these have a $3.50 sticker. I did not pay $3.50 for them. These came from Canada, so $3.50 Canadian. It's about approximate to $2.50 in freedom dollars, as we call it. I paid $91 Canadian for these 4, which approximates to $66 US. So let's get it. Alright, so I had to get sleeves real quick just so in case we pull a super good card. So let's start with the Aquatic Amigos. I wanted to pick up some Deep Sea Dual Starter decks, but those were very expensive. Like, even more expensive than the Aquatic Amigos packs. So it's actually been a minute, and I actually forget. Oh, here's the odds. So there's 60 common cards, 20 rare cards, so we're guaranteed 1 rare card a pack. 10 super rare cards, 1 in every 4 packs, so we should get at least 1. Statistically, doesn't mean we will. And 1 ultra rare card. Or 10 ultra rare cards, 1 in every 12 packs. So let's see what we get. This pack's so old, it's like not easy to rip. That's not good. Alright. So we got this guy. Grease in the wheels. 62 cents. SpongeBob. Gary. Mrs. Puff. Table for 2. Add 2p to your petty pouch. Pal Protector Soup. Sandy. And the Bad Burger. I think this is the rare card. Awesome, awesome. We'll put that one to the side right there. Hopefully we can pull a really, really rare card here. That was a lot of money for those cards, so I really hope I can pull something good. But we'll see. Oh, I should probably open the pack here so you guys, you know, don't think I'm cheating. I'm just playing. I don't have the money to buy rare SpongeBob cards, only buy rare SpongeBob packs. So we got Plankton, Magic Band. That's an awesome card. Food Poisoning, Sandy and Karate Gear. The same Sandy card we got last pack. Sweating It Out, SpongeBob, Seconds Anyone, and a rare Playpen. Alright. So we're about $33 down on these SpongeBob packs. And we are defacing rare SpongeBob merchandise to open up on stream. Kind of feel bad about it, but that's alright. We got Sandy, Gary, the girl with a broken arm, Tasty Snack, a jellyfish, Squidward, Patrick, SpongeBob, and a rare Special Delivery. Alright, and our last SpongeBob pack. And also, these came from Winnipeg, Canada, which is about as far away you can get from Indiana as you can. But I looked at like actual card places in my area, and I could not find any of these. So we got Plankton again, Magic Band, Sandy, Tough Loss, Bouncy Patrick. That's some great art right there. Squidward playing some sick music. Playpen, Squidward, and it's out of here. We're gonna drop the load. That's a cool card right there. Alright, so those were the SpongeBob packs. I have no clue on the value, but hey, these are some cool cards. Would I have paid $66 for these cards? Probably not, but hey, we opened some packs and we got some cards. That's cool. We like that. Alright, now for the DK cards. Alright, so first of all, I want to talk about the Japanese seller that sold me this. Absolutely awesome guy. He gave me this little package right here, and honestly, so cool. I looked through it beforehand because I was like, wait, I don't think I bought singles, but so he gave me this really cool sticker. This is from 1997. Really cool. This is Pocket Japan. I highly recommend you buy stuff from them. Great people. It takes forever to get stuff from Japan, but that's standard if you live in the States or really anywhere in the Western world, but very good seller. Then a couple Pokemon cards. I'm not a big Pokemon guy, but these are all cool. And then I got a new Super Mario Bros. Mushroom card, which is really cool. That was all thrown in for free, so I thought that was really cool. Alright, time to look at the DK pack. So these were 7,900 yen, which is about 53 US dollars for 4 packs. I got 2 Chunky Kong packs, and 2 DK packs. So let's open the chunky packs first. Alright, that was actually not how I expected the pack to open, but that's alright. Ooh, we got a shiny card already. That's good to know. So we got a chunky card. I'm not even going to attempt to read it, but it's shiny, so we'll put it over there. A couple of Kremlins, some coconuts, candy beating up a Kremlin, a pirate Kremlin, a Kremlin with DK, little baby Kremlins, and a Kremlin stomping. And finally, one of the Kongs beating up a Kremlin. That's awesome. The next chunky pack. Let's see if it'll actually open up the correct way this time. So like how it did last time. That was kind of weird and awkward opening up. I feel like I was going to bend the cards. Also, I forgot to show you. These have awesome backs. I think I showed them to you in the video. It's been a while since I made that video. But look at the back of it. It is fully rendered from like the DKC era. It's so cool. The exact same holographic card. That's great. A Kremlin. A Kong playing baseball. Magic Mush. Another Kremlin. A Kong going at it with a Kremlin. Oh, I missed a card. Old DK with a little baby Kremlin. Cranky. Magic Mush is Icon Leo Luster. And I think that's Funky beating up a Kremlin. Alright, now time for the DK packs. I've got 2 of them. So let's see what we get in these. These don't feel as big, but it might just be because these are really old and they're not packaged like how modern cards are packaged. But we got Diddy, another Kong, some rocks, DK. Ooh, we got a nice little fight scene there. We got Dixie. We finally got Dixie. We got a Kong going at it. We got some baby Kremlins. We got Funky making this awesome kick. And we've got a Kremlin, or that is King K. Rool throwing DK. So I think the difference between the, sorry, my camera, and I just pushed it down. But I think the difference between the chunky packs and the DK packs is the chunky packs have the holographic card. Now, that's a dang shame that we got both of the same shiny holographic card, but hey, you get what you get. I have terrible pack luck as is, so we'll live with it. But on to our last DK pack. No, it'd be so cool to, oh, see what I mean? It kind of opens up awkwardly, and this is like very weird. Oh, we did get a holographic card. Never mind. Maybe it's just they're the same pack? I don't know. So, we got a Kremlin. We got another Dixie. We got a Candy. A Pirate Kremlin. A Kremlin throwing a coconut, it looks like. King K. Rool. A Kremlin, I think that's a Crush actually, going at it. Ooh, Leo Luster's getting double hit by a Kremlin. The same Funky Jiu-Jitsu kick. And Sleepy Kong going at it with a Kremlin. So I would say overall these are the cooler ones because all the art is hand-drawn. Very cool stuff. But lastly, I kind of overcompensated just a little bit because I didn't have any SimCity cards to show on the video. So, what did I do? I realized that buying an entire box of SimCity cards was going to be cheaper than actually, you know, just getting a couple packs. So, this is the booster box. It says $90. From Oxford Comics. I believe that's in South Carolina, I believe. I did not pay $90 for this. I paid 27 USD shipped for it. Kind of made up for all the expensive packs of SpongeBob and Donkey Kong I got. But we're not going to open up this entire box because we will be here forever. This is already a really long video. So, let's go. So, I foolishly did not bring any knives or anything, so we're just gonna break the seal like this, like a noob. Hopefully not pushing my Sidney Crosby Color Flow collection that I actually pack pulled all of them. I opened up a lot of Color Flow, but, or Allure that has Color Flow. But, here we go. SimCity box, you're supposed to do something like this, and kind of bend it like this to do one of these maneuvers. So we can get the packs like that. There we go. Alright, I'm going to move the camera up just a little bit so we can... There we go. Alright, we'll open 5 packs. That'll be about how many we opened of others. So we did get a long card. We get a long card in every single pack. I remember that much. So we'll look at the long card last. So we got real estate taxes, road construction firm, medical supply center, food packing plant, specifically a Nestle Foods, public library, a brick maker, fast food restaurant, never heard of that place, 211 East Main, man, I just got doxxed, no, I'm just kidding, I didn't get doxxed, a playground, a field, a river, a Page Police Station, a Colonial Servants Quarters. You only have 15 minutes of actual film time on my camera. So you might have missed the last couple cards. We'll go through them real quick. Page Police Station, Colonial Servants Headquarters, and a medicine store. Our long card was University of Michigan Hospital. Boo! We like the U of A Wildcats. It's a long story. But most of my family's an IU fan, so we still don't like Michigan. Alright, see what else, what other stuff we got in these packs. Actually, we'll reveal the long card this time, because... So we got the Taj Mahal. Honestly, really cool. Electrician. Crime Wave, a brewery, a Lutheran church, savings and loan, condominium, a college, really good with the University of Michigan stuff, movie theater, Wheaton Police Station, a barn, a Methodist church, a mountain, council member, and Barons. Alright, so 2 packs down. Honestly, these are really cool. I know the game got flamed for just not being a good game, but hey, these cards are really cool. Also, it does have the official Maxis and Mayfair stuff. So that's cool. We'll see what else we get. And I will say that these, you can probably hear it from me opening it, but these packet, like the pack wrappers, are a really weird material. Like, they're not plastic, but they kind of are. Like, it's hard to explain what it is, like what material it is, but it is just such a weird material. So, long card reveal, Pyramid of the Sun. This one's a little bent, okay? And it came like that in the pack, so. Pyramid of the Sun, pretty cool. Got a radio broadcast center, council member, a warehouse, a florist, a newspaper tribune, inner city highway, a hydroelectric power plant, a parking lot, another barn, a river, some more barons, 473 Queensway Court, a ranch house, and 69 South Downey Circle. I wonder why they give like actual actual addresses. It's kind of weird, but I find it kind of cool, honestly. 2 more packs. We're not going to open all these because that would take forever. I think there's the same seller that actually sold this had, at the time, I don't know if he still has them, had more SimCity boxes. So if you want to go and buy some boxes and just have a good old time, be my guest. Got the St. Louis Arch. It's pretty cool. There are some actual, like, really cool long cards that I'd really like to get if I were to open these all up. I don't know if I'll do that today. Probably not. It's like 9:30 on a school night, so probably not. We've got the historic structure, a seaport, coastline, a lumber mill, a condo, Mayfair Games themselves, that's cool, 2124 Wiltshire Boulevard, a dormitory, another council member, a travel agency, some planes, a mobile home, a post office, and the Westmore Fire Station. Alright, last pack. Let's see what we get. Let's get something really cool. So we'll see what we get. Our long card is the City Hall. That's pretty cool. So far, the best card we've gotten is the University of Michigan Hospital, and that is better than the Taj Mahal, which I just find hilarious. 1306 Hunt Club Drive, a funeral parlor, a boxmaker, Cracker Tower, 1850 West Byron, a trading post, a marsh, a pasture, Wheaton Police Station, I think we already got that one, a river, a park, department store, dairy barn, and our last card, a mountain. So, what have we learned about opening all of these packs? I spent almost $200 on this stuff. I learned I'm not getting that money back. But it's fun to open packs. Opening packs is basically gambling, but in the case of the SimCity, it is very low stakes gambling. So, I don't know, there's really no moral of the story to this. Thanks for supporting me. Keep watching my stuff. I'm working on another video. Bye.